Hi everybody, and welcome to Psychic Exercises 3. Are you ready? Are you excited? Gosh, I hope so. I know I am. Now, we are going to have some fun using our psychic senses, but I want to make sure that you understand how psychic senses are really such a natural part of ourselves. You know, we use the term intuition very loosely, and people have come to accept using their intuition in making decisions in their everyday lives, such as people who are interviewing prospective candidates for a job, so to speak. You know, they say that, you know, well, I got a gut feeling that person felt good to me, and yes, they had the qualifications, but you know that there was this good feeling between the two of us, and I think they'd make a great employee with our company. Or you may get that gut feeling that you need to do something, or you need to call somebody, and then when you call that certain person, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I called you. You know, I had no idea this was going on, etc., etc. You know what I'm talking about. So I want you to understand the nature of our psychic senses and the foundation of understanding and accepting for the fact that everything is energy. Okay, that's what our psychic senses do. They pick up the energy in the environment, okay? So there's an illusion here that you really must overcome. And that illusion is thinking that everything is solid. It's not. Our physicists and scientists over the last several hundred years have really come to research and accept the fact that everything is energy. And energy vibrates, right? And depending on the type of energy that you're dealing with, there are varying degrees of that energy, either at a lower level, higher level, and these varying degrees are what we call frequencies, okay, within that energy. Since everything is energy, guess what? That means you are energy. That's right. Just think about that for a moment. Close your eyes. Try to visualize your own body as energy and vibrating. Pretty fascinating, huh? So yes, the human body, consciousness, emotions, mental thought processes are all energy. We each have our own unique way in which we express our energy out into the environment, right? So what's the first thing that you think of when you hear someone say energy? We usually think of electricity, right? Electricity is definitely energy. But did you know that the human body produces complex electrical activity in several different types of cells called neurons, your endocrine cells, the muscle cells? All of these are called excitable cells. And these cells produce electricity. And in this activity, it also creates a magnetic field. And our hearts have their own electrical beat that needs the necessary balance of electrolytes, electricity, right? Electrolytes for it and other organs and muscles in the body to function properly. And these electrolytes, we put them into energy drinks, right? The sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, bicarbonate, chloride, and phosphate. We need to have these pretty much in our daily diet. The average human at rest, did you know, could produce 100 watts of power? Pretty fascinating, huh? And over a period of a few minutes, humans can comfortably sustain 300 to 400 watts of energy. And in the case of very short bursts of energy, such as sprinting, humans can output over 2,000 watts of energy. The brain, let's talk about the brain. The brain contains about 100 billion microscopic cells called neurons, and so many that it would take you over 3,000 years to count each tiny neuron in the brain. And while a single neuron generates a very tiny amount of electricity, all of your neurons together can generate enough electricity to power a low wattage light bulb. Pretty fascinating, isn't it? And there are research projects out there, you can even Google this, that people are trying to find out ways in which they can harness the electrical impulse of the human body. Who knows, perhaps one day we'll be able to charge our own phones, right? Or, I don't know, turn on our cars. Who knows? But it's pretty fascinating what's coming down for us in the future in regards to harnessing our own electricity in the human body. Now we have instruments that can help measure the electrical system in our bodies, right? We've got the EEG machine that measures the electrical impulses of the brain, and electrocardiograms that can measure the electrical heart activity to diagnose heart diseases, heart arrhythmias, why a heart isn't pumping accurately. It's in regards to why isn't the electricity working right in the heart. The human body has its own electromagnetic field. This is also known as a human bioenergy field. And it's also known as a human aura. We can see this energy emanating off the human body. And you can teach yourself how to see the human aura and all of its beautiful colors. And that's something that you can Google as well and find out how you can do some exercises. Perhaps one day I'll help you learn in a video. We'll see. So this electromagnetic part of you is really one of, we can say, light, right? This is why many mystics and master teachers have said that we are at our very core light beings. Our bodies produce this electromagnetic field, which is very unique onto each one of us. Okay? Your personal electromagnetic field vibrates at different frequencies, differently from mine or your friends or a family member. You are you, and very unique that you are. We are walking light beings transmitting out into the environment our own unique personal waves of energy. Think of the body as a radio that transmit a personal energy wave out into the environment while at the same time gathers information from the environment, bringing it back to ourselves, kind of like an antenna that the radio does, to translate this energy into meaningful information. Okay? This is what our bodies are designed to do, not only for the 5 physical senses, but along with the heightened, more subtle frequencies of your psychic senses. So now let's talk about the energy of consciousness and the subconsciousness. Okay? There is a brainwave state called the beta brainwave that correlates to the 5 physical senses, dealing with doing your daily tasks of living and conversations and doing your work at your job, all requiring your brain to be registering on a beta brainwave level. Okay? And our brainwaves fluctuate, okay, at a moment's notice. Okay? Now when we shift our brain waves into a different state, into what they call the theta brainwave, due to having our bodies being at a resting period, such as in meditation, slow, easy movements of yoga, or walking in a forest, that makes your body feel relaxed and content, and allowing your mind to just kind of expand and feel the atmosphere and the energy of that forest that you're walking in. This is when the subconscious mind that has been running quietly in the background, it gets to step right forward, so to speak. This is also what happens when we drift into a daydream state for a few minutes when we're bored or just a little tired, okay? So the psychic senses are a part of the subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind gathers information from the environment at a deeper level than our 5 physical senses. It then works with our body to bring forth to the conscious mind a message or information that is useful to us, such as, walking into a room and getting a sense that there's tension in the room, and there's nobody in the room, but yet you find out like 5 minutes later that two coworkers or maybe two members of your family were fighting in a room, and you picked up on that energy that was radiated out into that environment. These intuitive messages come forth to us through the subconscious mind to the conscious mind, and we interpret these messages again, that cannot be explained through the 5 physical senses. So think of the conscious mind as working with the 5 physical senses, and the subconscious mind working with the psychic senses. And the psychic senses, they work at a whole different, larger layer of energies, because it is not limited to the physical body like the 5 physical senses. We know that humans can only see with our physical eyes in the visible light spectrum, which is very, very small, okay? But guess what? Our clairvoyant vision, our clairvoyant eyes can see anywhere in the universe. There are psychic detectives, when looking at a photograph, can tune into that photograph and pick up clairvoyant images of where the crime took place, who was there. Sometimes they can even pick up the smells of what was there at the crime scene, hear things. It's really fascinating, and it's all about using the psychic senses and training yourself how to use them properly. These psychic senses, which are also known as clairvoyance for clear seeing, and there's clairaudience for clear hearing, clairsentience with feeling things. You can also feel things like an ache in your arm, or perhaps somebody had arthritis, that sort of thing. So that's the clairsentience, not only emotional, but also picking up physical sensations. Okay, clairgustance for clear tasting, and claircognizance again for clear knowing. It just came to you. You know it for a fact. These all come forth through the psychic senses, bubbling up through the subconscious mind when you're in that theta brainwave state. So how and when do these messages from the subconscious mind speak to our bodies, which then in turn bring forth this way of communicating to our conscious mind for us to recognize them as psychic abilities? Well, we kind of touched on it by way of meditation, self-hypnosis, and deep prayer, which all can help to remove the busy, noisy, conscious mind who wants to control everything while it's awake, right? We have to put that conscious mind to sleep. You go to sleep and let the psychic senses come forward. So in order to really become more aware of your psychic abilities, you have to learn how it feels in your body and mind when they bubble up from within. Okay, so I want to help you here. Before we go into these psychic exercises, I want to do a quick little guided meditation with you with my Tibetan singing bowl, okay? Now before we begin, I want to make sure you're in a quiet room with the door closed. Turn that phone off. Make sure you're not disturbed in any way, shape, or form. Have pen and paper nearby so that when we get into the psychic exercises, you can jot down your intuitive answers, okay? But right now, we are going to go into a theta brainwave state. And one of the best ways to start is through some deep breathing. And I want you to breathe in through your nose and hold it for about 5 seconds. When you get better with this, you can hold it for 10 seconds. But we're only going to hold it for 5 seconds. And then when we exhale, it's going to come out the mouth. Okay? Are you ready? Let's give it a try. Inhale through your nose. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. And inhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Can you feel how your body just wants to relax? Inhaling through your nose and holding it is training your body, relaxing your body to relax, and expanding your mind just a little bit, okay? Continue to do some more deep breathing while I get the bowl to start singing. Now I want you to imagine on the top of your head a warm, tingling sensation right there on the top of your head. Do you feel it? That's it, right there on the top of your head. Now allow this warm, tingling sensation to begin swirling around on the top of your head. That's it. Relaxing your body, relaxing your mind, feeling very contented and at peace. Now, as this warm, tingling sensation swirls around on the top of your head, I want you to imagine your crown chakra opening up, allowing that universal light and love to flow in and flow out, like the ebb and flow of the ocean tide, allowing that universal light and love to flow in. And now allow this warm, tingling sensation to continue swirling around on the top of your head, coming downward, around your forehead, around to the back of your head, coming around to your forehead again, and allow this warm, tingling sensation to focus right there on your third eye. Do you feel it penetrating your third eye? With peacefulness, helping you to relax even more. And now this warm, tingling sensation on your third eye chakra begins to swirl around, opening up your third eye, allowing that universal light and love to flow in and flow out. That's it. Allow it to happen. Feeling very peaceful and very relaxed. Now allow this warm, tingling sensation with a universal light and love to begin to fill your whole body. Feel it traveling down your entire body, flowing down over your shoulders, over your chest and your back, flowing downward over your abdomen, your hips, flowing down each of your legs, flowing over your knees, your calves, flowing into your ankles and into your feet. Allow this universal light and love to flow and penetrate the chakras on the bottom of your feet. You are filled now with light and love. Allow yourself to focus on your vibrating body. Feel how it pulsates. couple deep breaths. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Coming back. Feeling wonderful and relaxed. And ready to begin our psychic exercises. Okay, you ready? Woohoo, let's go. All right. First thing we're going to do is we are going to work with a dice and this little bamboo box. Okay, this bamboo box opens up and the dice is going to go in here. I'm going to shake it up and allow you time to intuitively feel and see the number that's going to face upwards after I shake it, okay? So before we do that, this is how you can start training yourself, all right? We're going to go through each side of this dice, and I want you to follow my guiding suggestions for this, okay? So here's the number 1. Focus on it. Stare at it. Memorize it. Now close your eyes and see it in your mind's eye. Now open your eyes again and stare at it. Good. Okay, next, number 2. Here it is. Focus on it. Close your eyes and see it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes and focus. Good. And number 3, here we go. See it in. Focus on it. Stare at it. Now close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes and stare at it again, memorizing it, feeling it. Good. And here is the number 4. Stare at it. Focus on it. Now close your eyes and see it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. Focus on it again. Awesome. That was 4. Now this is 5. Here we go. Focus on it. Stare at it. Now close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. Focus on it again. Awesome. And now the last one. 6. See it. Focus on it. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. There we go. Okay, you ready? Now, as I shake this up, I want you to take a couple deep breaths, okay? Clearing your mind, okay? I don't want you to judge anything. I don't want you to get upset if you don't get it right. That's not the point of this. The point of this is I want you, when it comes to you, you see it clairvoyantly, you feel it clairsentience. If you hear the word of the number, that's also perfect as well, okay? Our psychic senses work together. There is a myth out there saying, well, I'm clairvoyant, or my best one is clairsentience. Usually when people are awakened for the first time to their psychic senses, they are what we call empaths. They have the clairsentience. They're feeling people's emotions. And that's a whole nother topic, but I don't want you to pick up and own other people's emotions. That's not yours, okay? But it is the beginning of opening up to your psychic senses, okay? So the goal here is to have something come to you through a psychic sense and writing it down, okay? Here we go. Ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Okay. Take your deep breaths. Focus on the bamboo box. Sometimes staring off into the distance, kind of going in a daydream, hazy brainwave state, which again is your theta brainwave. Just allow it to happen. And then imagine seeing the dice in your clairvoyant vision and write down the number. Don't second guess yourself. Just write it down. Okay? You ready? Here we go! Oh, it is the number 5. Did you get it? Did you feel it? Could you sense it? Nice. Good job. Here we go. Ready? All right. All right. Take a couple deep breaths. Focus. Nice. And in your clairvoyant mind's eye, see the dice with the number. Okay, here we go. Ready? It is the number 1. Did you get it? Oh, I hope so. Perfect. Nice job. All right. Okay, so you can do that at home. You can get a little box. You can shake up a dice and work with yourself in that manner. Next, we're going to work on colors, okay? I've got some basic colors here. And just like the dice, we're going to go through each one, and I want you to focus on it, see it, sense it, close your eyes, see it in your mind's eye, and then focus again. So here is yellow. All right, focus on it. Feel the yellow. How does yellow feel to you? Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. There we go. So that's yellow. Next we have red. Focus on it. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. Focus on the red. Good job. Okay, here we go. Ready? And green. Okay. Focus on the green. See it. Memorize it. Feel it. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. Perfect. That was green. Next we have blue. Focus on the blue. Feel the blue. Now close your eyes and see it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. There we go. Ready? Okay. So now I have envelopes. And in this envelope is a piece of colored paper. All right? So again, take a couple deep breaths. Focus on the envelope. However you want to do it, stare off into space. Sometimes that works, keeping your eyes open, just staring off into the distance and allowing that clairvoyant, that clairsentient feeling of what the color is. Ready? Here we go. Okay, write it down. You ready? Here we go. Green. Did you get it? Yeah? Green. Did you feel it? Did you sense it? Awesome. Good job. All right, let's do another one. You ready? Remember, we're practicing. This is good stuff. All right? Don't get frustrated. Go to the first thing that comes to you, okay? Here we go. Ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Focus on the envelope. What comes to you? What do you feel? What color do you feel? Okay, ready? Are you ready? Yeah? Here we go. Yellow. Yellow. Did you get it? Yes? Woohoo! Good job. Okay. All right. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to work on some shapes, okay? Shapes and colors and also words, okay? So we're kind of combining some different elements that may come to you psychically, okay? So this first one is a green diamond, okay? Here we go. Focus on it. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. That's the green diamond, okay? That's the green diamond. Next we have a red circle. Focus on it. Memorize it. Feel the color red. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Now open your eyes. Nice. Okay, there's that one. Next we have a purple rectangle. Focus on it. Close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes again. Focus on it, the color, the shape, the wording. Perfect. All right. And the last one, a green square. Focus on it. Stare at it. Now close your eyes. See it in your mind's eye. Open your eyes. Perfect. Okay, you ready? Now, one thing when I was doing this, I noticed, and I don't know if you picked up on it too, compared to the circle and let's say the rectangle and the squares, could you actually feel the sharp edges? Can you feel that? The sharp edges. Yeah. So that may be a clue to you if while you're trying to get your intuitive answer, you feel sharp edges. So then from there you got to decide, okay, ooh, am I picking up the square or am I picking up the rectangle? Oh, this is fun stuff. Okay, ready? All right, so now I'm going to mix up these envelopes because I put them all in envelopes. Closing my eyes. Here we go. Ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Focus on the envelope. Allow your mind to drift. See and feel and sense the colored shape in this envelope. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. It is the purple rectangle. Did you get it? Did you feel it? You know, some people, like with automatic writing, you just allow yourself to draw something on the page. Okay? That may help you as well. Awesome. All right. Let's do another one. I'm going to shuffle them up. Shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Okay, take a couple deep breaths. Focus on the envelope. Feel the shape, color, perhaps even the word. You just may even see the word of what the shape is. Or draw what it is. Yeah? Okay, are we ready? Here we go. I feel like doing this. What is it? Oh, the green diamond. Did you get it? Oh, I know some of you did. Absolutely. Fantastic. And you can do this as well. You can have, I bought these shapes, from the store, and you can have somebody in your house put them in envelopes, and then you shuffle them up or whatever, and then you can practice yourself as well. All right, so the next one we're going to do is, it's going to be kind of a free-for-all, okay? You're going to focus in on colors, shapes, words, anything else. This is an intuitive card, okay? It's an oracle card, and it's from the Psychic Tarot, that John Holland has out there. I highly recommend it. It's a very good tarot deck, and it's got beautiful things in there. So, here we go. Are you ready? So this is a free-for-all. Just focus color, shape. Maybe you get a feeling from it, a meaning from it, anything, it feels like love, or it feels like positive movement, anything that you get, okay? I just want you, it's a free-for-all. So here we go. Ready? Take a couple deep breaths. Feel and see colors. Feel and see shapes. Feel sensations and meanings tied to this card. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Interesting, it's called the waiting game. Anything you picked up, color, shape, meaning, anything that you picked up. And as you look at this card, the waiting game, do you see the plant inside the hourglass? It's all about patience. Being patient with yourself as you learn how your psychic senses work for you. We are all very unique and very different. So while you may hear different things about being psychic, I want you to have the power within to learn from yourself in your journeys, in your experiences. Because after all, it's you and your psychic senses. And you need to learn to trust them. And that takes time. I've been doing this for many, many, many years. And it has taken me a long time to get where I'm at, where I feel confident that what I'm picking up, for the most part, is at least 80% correct. Nobody's perfect. Please get that out of your mind. Nobody's perfect. We are human. Humans are never perfect, okay? So be patient with yourself, love yourself, and most of all, have fun, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of this video. Please subscribe. And if you love doing this, I do have a Facebook page called Spiritual Psychic Mediumship Group that I welcome you to join. I do daily pet mediumship challenges as well as regular mediumship challenges. I do psychic exercises like we just did. So please come join us. I'd love to see you there on the page. All right, until next time. Bye.